Yo, it's also we back in this bitch, bro. I had to look at the shit. Been like, damn, my shit was tweaking for some of the shit. I'm high. I just instantly hopped on the live stream 5 hours straight. Then check this bitch, didn't see how anything was sounding for real. None of that shit with my goof ass. The clips is still good enough for me to use. I'm still gonna post them shits regardless. I'm 5 hours. Me on that shit, man. Niggas don't watch that shit, man. I post some more worse bullshit. I post worse bullshit before, so shit. Ain't the first time I'm posting bullshit, but I look at it as just a learning process. I'm learning this YouTube shit right now. So it's gonna be lots of bullshit. That's why I post lots of videos though. Because you feel me? Lil Durk fucked up Quando Rondo life. And everybody know this shit. Like Quando Rondo life was amazing before the Lil Durk situation. Well, really the King Von situation that now involved Lil Durk, which got a whole bunch of bullshit. You feel me? It's crazy how that one punch led up to a whole bunch of shit that's still taking place years after King Von passed away. That one punch started a whole chain reaction. And let's get into that chain reaction right here in this video.
When King Von and Youngboy had gone back and forth in the summer of 2020, it was hard to imagine that their rap beef would become something deadly. But the unfortunate truth of street life is that if you're constantly armed and around other groups who are armed, it's very easy for a small disagreement to escalate into a Wild West style shootout. It's hard to believe that Quando Rondo could have possibly wanted King Von dead when he was seemingly blindsided by Von punching him in the first place. Ultimately, Quando's friend Lil Tim was simply protecting his people's best interests when he fired on King Von. Perhaps it was an overreaction, but in the capacity of Quando's muscle, he's supposed to take action and protect Quando from danger. The unfortunate circumstances of that night created a situation that nobody wanted to be in, but it is what it is. And when Lil Tim pulled that trigger, this escalated things from an industry rap beef to an interstate gang war where blood had been shed. King Von was a beloved figure in Chicago drill, not just because of his hit songs about Chicago street life, but also for his reputation as a gangster in the streets, being associated with at least 7 murders, which he seemingly confesses to in numerous lyrics. Von was the baddest gangster in Chicago history, and he had just lost his life for something completely unrelated to his ops in the Chicago gang war. After the dust settled, all eyes were on Quando Rondo, as rap fans all over the world awaited his take on exactly what had happened. 2 weeks after Von's death, on the 20th of November 2020, Quando Rondo would cause a stir when he released the song End of Story, the title seemingly a reference to Von's Crazy Story series of storytelling songs.
Bro, why does his audio sound like that?
With End of Story being a disrespectful title, essentially flipping the name of the song Crazy Story, saying that they ended King Von's story. And the cover...
Oh, yeah. Nah, you see, Quando Rondo, he fucked up with that one. He fucked up with that one for sure, because he made the shit a lot more worse by doing the end of story shit. Like, you really egged it on with that one, Brody. That If motherfuckers wasn't getting on your ass, motherfuckers most definitely was gonna get on your ass after that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Cover art was even a picture of Quando and Lil Tim taken on the set of the music video shoot that took place just before Von was killed. And in the song, Quando explains his side of the incident, expressing frustration about Tim being judged for opening fire, saying that other people's friends would have left him behind and not defended him like Tim did, rapping that if the shoe was on the other foot and it was Quando who got killed by one of Von's shooters, the fans would have probably been celebrating.
Let's be real. Let's be real now. If it was motherfucking King Von that killed Quando Rondo, would we be going through any of this right now? No one would even be mad right now. No one would not be mad at the world. It would not be no get back, no none of that shit. The world would have been a more happier place with King Von alive. And you see, with King Von passing away, lots of bullshit that happened, you feel me?
With Quando rapping outright that his man Lil Tim did nothing wrong, and if your friends wouldn't do the same, you probably shouldn't have them around you. But Quando would go even further than just giving his side, dropping lyrics that seemed to be a direct sign of disrespect to Von and his entourage from O-Block, essentially dissing Von and his friends, saying, "Blood on your brother on the ground, go pick your mans up," and rapping that he and Tim are claiming self-defense and that Von should have never put his hands on Quando. Quando would claim that this
I ain't gonna cap to you. Any real street nigga gonna understand, like, bro, like King Von fucked up, bro. King Von just fucked up. That's it. It ain't nobody else's fault but King Von fault at the end of the day. Cause King Von know you can't be fighting motherfuckers. But the thing is, he thought them niggas hoes. He underestimated them niggas. He thought them niggas some bitches. And that's what fucked him up right there. You feel me? That's why I don't never underestimate nobody. Cause you feel me? Anybody can pick up a gun and shoot you. That shit ain't nothing to do.
situation has now led to $1 million bounty being put on his head, with Quando taunting his ops from Chicago, saying that all you got? Why not make it $8 million? More than just a bounty on his head, reportedly Lil Durk was taking steps behind the scenes to harm the careers of both Quando Rondo and Youngboy following this incident. Rumors would circulate that Durk had been buying all the tickets to Quando shows amid a spate of concert cancellations. Durk would even rap in his song Hellcats and Trackhawks, which was circulating in late November, that they're looking for somebody at their shows, as well as a line towards Quando or Youngboy saying that they're not feeling your favorite rapper. Clearly, Durk was devastated by the loss of Von and placed the blame squarely on Quando Rondo and Youngboy. Moving forward, Durk would make grand gestures towards Von, using his career to memorialize his fallen friend. A few months after Von's passing, Durk would release his new album, The Voice, which he would dedicate to his fallen twin, Von, with a picture of them together on the cover. But next, Durk would do something that was aimed directly at Youngboy. In his January 2nd, 2021 music video for the hit song Back in Blood with Pooh Shiesty, he would call in a cameo from none other than Youngboy's biggest surviving enemy from the Baton Rouge gang wars, TBG rapper Fredo Bang. And then, 2 weeks later, on January 15th, 2021, Fredo Bang would release a new song and music video of his own. This was a remix of a song called Top. This was an interesting title for Youngboy's biggest surviving op to make, considering Youngboy's nickname is Top. The official remix of the track Top would feature Youngboy's newest op, Lil Durk, with lyrics where Durk rapped about how he felt when his cousin Nooski died. But not only that, but the music video for the Top remix was damn near...
I ain't gonna cap. Top, that shit. Every day I wake up to some brand new hate. Air niggas out. Air niggas want air right there. That's that shit right there.
A summit for Youngboy and Quando's ops. NLE Chopper made a cameo in the music video, and if you didn't know, NLE Chopper is a bitter enemy of Quando Rondo ever since they had a clash backstage, with Quando smashing a bottle over one of NLE Chopper's friends' heads. The music video also featured a close-up shot showing one of Durk's OTF chains and a YNW chain belonging to Florida rapper YNW Melly. This was actually a reference to yet another ongoing feud between Melly's YNW crew and Youngboy and Quando, dating all the way back to summer 2018, with a member of Melly's crew, YNW Sack Chaser, hopping on IG Live to tell the story of an altercation between the YNW crew, Youngboy, and Quando Rondo, where apparently these two crews would get into a huge brawl at the Atlantic Records offices.
We put up in Atlantic. Youngboy already outside looking like this.
Bro, this nigga look scary as hell, bro. This nigga look like he on some dangerous ass. He look like he be on some bullshit, bro. If I see this nigga, bro, I'm gonna assume this nigga on bullshit.
So like, maybe like, they go Youngboy. I said, oh. Yeah, we might not have to fade in it. So I asked straight. Me and Drew, we was like, straight? And he was like, yo, straight. Yo, straight. Young boy, like, he talking to the Eli dude. He like, bro, all that, man, I'm finna just pop off. So then he popped off. He hit Melly, boom. But it's some weak, like, you would think strong, but his body, like, dead. He hit it, boom.
Damn.
So, like, Melly, when he hit him, Melly hit him 2 times, boom, boom. And that's when I popped off on him. Popped off on Young boy. And then his came after me. And they started boom, 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 boom. Melly hit on the ground. He fell on the ground because they had, like, bulldozers.
Hey, one thing they could say about YoungBoy, they said YoungBoy he really was, you feel me, trying to fight niggas and get on niggas' asses and shit, bro. He wasn't never no bitch, you feel me? Like he be saying, bro. His ass ain't, he never really been a bitch, bro, on game.
So then they ran, like the dude broke it up. They ran out the room. Then they came back in that. Quando Rondo came in that time. Yeah, started jumping. Boom, 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 boom. Caught Quando Rondo ass in the forehead. Boom. He caught my ass back in the forehead. Jumped up in the sky. Jumped on my chest. Ran out. I always running though. Everybody always running from my ass. They ran out. So then young boy tried to jump. Come hit my ass too. And Melly caught his ass. Boom. Hit his ass and they just left.
It would seem that following this fight, both Melly and Von would become close friends, perhaps through a shared dislike of Youngboy. Ultimately, they became close before Von passed, sharing the stage and studio sessions together, as well as collaborating on songs like Rollin'. Melly was seemingly a common connection between Youngboy's enemies, as Melly had collaborated with Fredo Bang 2, with them appearing together in studio sessions teasing collaborations in late 2018, and they would end up releasing numerous songs together, like the song Ingredients on Melly's We All Shine project and Fredo's single Brazy. In fact, when YNW Melly ended up getting charged with the double murder of 2 of his friends, prosecutors had apparently suggested that Fredo Bang might have been the person who Melly called to come and get him after the murders took place. So, Youngboy and Quando's enemies in both the music industry and in the streets of Baton Rouge and Chicago were all linking up.
I be forgetting that this YNW Melly shit, like his homies got killed when the nigga while he was famous. It didn't happen like after the fame and shit. That's why I be forgetting. I be thinking this shit damn near happened before the fame.
And uniting against them. It would truly be Youngboy and Quando against the world at this point, but they wouldn't take all of the heat without sending a few shots back. On February the 12th, 2021, Quando Rondo releases the music video for his song Soul Reaper, and in this video, Quando uses an actor with dyed blonde dreads like Von's friend Lil Durk, seemingly depicting this Lil Durk lookalike getting kidnapped and shot, and the song itself had lyrics seemingly referencing Von, with Quando rapping that someone ran up on me, then we sprayed him, I'm talking lights out. Quando referenced the fight taking place before the killing of Von, saying that it doesn't matter who got beaten up, it's about who got killed. Eventually, Quando Rondo would open up more seriously about his involvement in the situation.
Man, it do that do, like, I ain't gonna cut to you. At the end of the day, like, yeah, none of that, oh, he beat his ass shit matter when the nigga died, which is true. And if you trying to do all that other shit, you just diggy. Now, does it change the fact that that's some bitch ass shit? Yeah, that's some bitch ass shit to do. King Von shouldn't have died for trying to fight a nigga. But then you gotta remember, King Von the same nigga that live by this street code too. You feel me? And this street code is, bro, you ain't supposed to be fighting. You feel me? If a nigga try to fight, bro, you pop his ass. And King Von know this shit. But he thought them niggas was sweet. And that was the whole problem right there. They didn't know about Lil Timmy.
That claimed Von's life when he appeared in an extended interview with Angela Yee on April the 12th, 2021, where he opened up all about the incident, saying that he had no idea why Von punched him and that he didn't even know that it was Von until the next day.
Like, I'm thinking it's a regular individual. Next thing you know, it hit me. So I looked at it like, all right, bet, I ain't mad at nothing about it, but I guess this is how I go. Like, I looked at it, I'm like, this is the big bro. In my mind, I'm just thinking regular in reality.
Quando would also say that he didn't even know there was a beef between Youngboy's camp and Von's crew.
Cause I know dude just dropped the tape. Like, was they trying to do something to me? Like, just boost him up or like what? I don't.
You just don't know where. You just don't know where it came from. You have no idea.
Despite Quando's.
I don't know why they had beef. I thought they was low key. You feel me? But no, they had that beef over that female shit though. That Jania shit, and they was fucking with each other females and all that shit. And you know that shit, you feel me? That shit was what led up to that shit right there, right?
Attempts at calming things down with this interview, seemingly there was no stopping the consequences. In the coming months, Quando and his team would be a frequent target of what appeared to be revenge attacks. He would be targeted in a shooting after a show at a gas station convenience store in Georgia on the 2nd of May 2021, luckily escaping without injury. And Quando wouldn't be discouraged by this attempt on his life either, and he would continue to push his career forward. On May the 7th, 2021, Quando released his 6th mixtape, Still Taking Risks, his first full-length release since the killing of King Von, a project laced with disrespectful references to the incident where Von died. And Lil Tim, Quando's homie,
I ain't gonna cap to you. I feel like, man, Quando Rondo really just get a lot of hate. Oh damn, over the King Von situation. That's the truth because motherfuckers was really fucking with Quando Rondo. He was one of those artists like, man, you was just fucking with Quando Rondo, man. You didn't look at him as like no superstar, but he wasn't like no bad artist where you're gonna be like, oh no, turn off that Quando Rondo. You'll listen to him.
who shot Von, would end up releasing a disrespectful diss song and music video of his own titled Off the List, where Lil Tim would rap boastfully about having just checked someone off the list and upped the score by gunning someone down. And Youngboy's crew were throwing their full support behind Quando and Tim too, with NBA Ben 10 calling for Tim's freedom at the end of 2021 with a social media post showing that Ben has Tim saved in his phone as Von Killer. However, the pressure was piling up for Dirk to do something in retaliation for Von's death. Since Von lost his life, the internet was awash with people commenting, "Slide for Von," a common comment by internet trolls looking to goad Dirk into getting revenge on Quando and Youngboy for what happened to Von. Unsurprisingly, all of this talk of sliding for Von was clearly getting to the very man that everybody was asking to slide, Lil Durk. So it would seem that Dirk, unable to keep his beef in the streets, felt compelled to rap about the situation on songs. On October the 8th, 2021, Lil Durk raps on the Who Want Smoke remix.
And you see, and niggas be inside my comments be like, oh, Lil Durk ain't doing this shit for validation. He ain't doing this shit for this, that. Nigga, he rapping about it in the song. I don't think we listening to the same nigga rap about this shit. Him rapping about the shit, he doing this shit, motherfucking, for validation and shit.
Saying that people keep trolling him saying slide for Von, but he's already got back. People just don't know it. As well as rapping that people die pumping gas, a possible reference to the shooting of Quando at a gas station earlier in the year. It seemed that Dirk was trying to quash the slide for Von trend by hinting to the world that he had in fact already slid and tried to have Quando killed. That track was followed a week later by Dirk's new song Pissed Me Off, where he raps that since he lost Von, he can't be happy until they even the score. And rapping, perhaps self-referentially, that if you're not a shooter, you should put up money for the guns, stolen cars, and the bail. On the 1-year anniversary of King Von's death, Quando Rondo tweets that I never forgave you for what you did, and that hurt me to this day. Perhaps he's still talking about Von sucker punching him, or perhaps he's talking about Lil Durk and the campaign behind the scenes to avenge Von, even though Von was the aggressor. After all, King Von's real beef was with Quando's label mate Youngboy, and Youngboy himself wouldn't have kind words for Von either. After this tweet, Youngboy would reference Von's death publicly on audio-based social media app Clubhouse, telling DJ Academics that this is what happens when someone comes in the industry trying to be the tough guy, and that Von acted on his feelings and now he can't feel anymore.
Man, we see how this turned out we see how this turned out with certain come inside the rap game and feel like, oh, I'm the one who they gotta get into it with for the reach this certain point of what. Man, boy, you can stunt like your ass a gangster, boy. I'm gonna show you something, boy. We didn't seen this. We didn't seen this. Wanna be a gangster too bad, be a killer too bad, man. You better calm your stupid ass down for you can't have no type of emotion no more, boy. Yeah. Man, you know how this.
Later in December, the beef between Lil Durk's OTF Collective and Quando Rondo and NBA Youngboy's camp would continue to play out on Clubhouse. At the end of the month, OTF affiliate Mimo 600 ends up in Clubhouse with Lil Tim and NBA Youngboy, where Youngboy says that he's going to keep it friendly with Mimo, and then he plays Lil Tim's song, All About Killing Von, and asks why he's not being friendly anymore.
Well, they doing no jokes and none of that. We cool with that.
Yes, a lot of.
Believe that, yeah, man. They keep that
Millie was on here.
Get my homeboy talking about
Yeah, that's my little home, but we gonna keep that thing gangsta and cordial while we on here. Almost there. Shut that dude. Out the lid.
You don't want that smoke, you know what happened in Atlanta. You know what happened last time I saw you.
Say little Mimo. What you on, bro? Mimo.
Just check the new got out the list.
Out the lid. Man, bro, I guess don't me. Damn, bro, I thought we was cool. Man, I thought we was for me.
Man, damn. I know Memo. I wouldn't know that Memo up in the chat the way these niggas talking. I ain't gonna cap to you. I would have said some shit. I would have had to get on these niggas' ass. If they just would have kept talking, I would have left that shit. Hey, you ain't finna just be disrespecting my people like that. I'm finna hear that shit.
I thought we were keeping this thing closed, man. He don't want to run it, man. Make the bro happy, man. He don't want to talk this.
Clearly, Youngboy wasn't over his beef with Von, and things were about to go to a whole new level of public disrespect. And moving into 2022, on January the 12th, Youngboy drops a song referencing the killing of Von, rapping on the track Bring the Hook that he's smoking that O-Block pack and that Von got folded up in Atlanta after saying he was going to kill Youngboy, with Youngboy even comparing Von's death to something from the show Squid Game, which if you think about it, is kind of a deep bar, because in many ways, the drill music game is as dangerous and deadly as the Squid Games for Von and Youngboy. Youngboy also dropped a line about a body being stitched back up, seemingly a reference to leaked images from King Von's autopsy.
And I know I keep that murder bag
And also another disrespectful line where he says that Von must have seen a gremlin the way his body shook and comparing hunting ops to fishing, and ending the track saying, "You know I pull off plenty killings." Dirk would respond to the song with a social media post the same day, saying, "Don't claim it if you didn't do it," and calling Youngboy a bitch while sitting next to a picture of Von. King Von's sister, Kayla B.
You see, and that's why I'm like, I don't understand, because lots of people, Lil Durk is literally claiming shit he didn't do. His homies did that shit. That's why I don't understand. Like, niggas be dick eating, bro. Like, niggas dick eat both sides, bro. Pick and choose. I don't dick eat nobody. I tell the truth. Both these niggas be capping and lying and shit, trying to make that shit look good for the internet, bro. Because you saying that shit, don't talk about no shit you ain't do. Lil Durk, what have you done? You pay for niggas, and you feel me? Like, you feel me? Lots of niggas do the same shit, bro. So it's like, when niggas talk down on the shit and you do the same shit, that shit is crazy.
B would then chime in, repeating that statement on her Twitter, and the following day mocking Youngboy for acting like he's a demon whilst he's on house arrest, telling him to get in these streets. A day later, a number of people would be seen in O-Block filming a music video and burning green bandanas, a sign of disrespect to Youngboy's 4K Trey crew, who are known to wear green bandanas. Also getting involved was fellow Chicago Black disciple Lil Reese, who had previously threatened to beat up Quando Rondo the very same day that Von was seen hanging out with Jania, with Reese responding to a post by DJ Academics saying that Youngboy was on demon time in his new song. Reese clapped back saying that Youngboy was not on demon time and that he's just rapping like the rest of these rappers rap. This was something that NLE Chopper also chimed in to agree with NLE Chopper involving himself firmly in this beef pretty much out of nowhere.
You see, he shouldn't have said that shit, because now it's like you picking and choosing, little nigga. You picking and choosing now, bro. You should have just left it alone, bro. But at the end of the day, it's fuck Youngboy on gang. You tried to show love to Youngboy. Youngboy, your ass was trying to be on some weird shit. King Von showed love to you like a real one, bro. So if I was in NLE Chopper, I'm stepping that shit too. Fuck Youngboy.
Probably due to his existing hatred of Quando Rondo after their backstage brawl and due to his close personal friendship with King Von. NLE Chopper actually did an interview a couple days later where he said outright he agrees with Reese and he felt that Youngboy had nothing to do with Von's death, so it was wrong to rap about it, even going as far as to say that Von was trying to put the gun down and fight and that Lil Tim shooting him was a snake move.
Pretty much I was just agreeing with what Reese said, because at the end of the day, like I said, it's certain things that nobody's right or nobody's wrong, in my opinion. But you know what I'm saying, I know what's right with me, and I don't know like who I stand with and who I support. Like, and when you speak on certain situations that you really don't have nothing to do with, or you wasn't in that position, and somebody lost their life because, you know what I'm saying, somebody was trying to put a gun down and have a square, you know what I'm saying, a simple fight, and you
Nah, but like you making it seem like he making it seem like King Von be like, oh yeah, we finna fight, we finna squabble. Rondo didn't even know he was finna get punched, my nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, gang? Like y'all just be trying to do all this, like what the fuck are you talking about, Brody? King Bomb went up and punched Brody, and then he got 30 niggas behind him, bro. I'm up in my pipe too. What the fuck? That's not no fair fight, bro. Y'all acting like King Von said, all right, we finna have a one-on-one fight. Everybody, no, bro. A nigga punched him and he see 30 other niggas around him with masks and all that shit. Boy, I'm up in pipe and shooting niggas too. What the fuck? Come on now. And if you really in the streets, you know this shit too. It ain't no denying that shit.
He glorified certain things that was a snake move. At the end of the day, wasn't wrong or right because you're protecting your brand at the end of the day. But still, it's just certain things you don't glorify. If you wasn't there, if you wasn't in the space, and if you ain't do something, you know. So it's just.
So lots of these rappers need to hang it up, then. Lots of these rappers need to hang it up because how three rappers say they did the same killing, the same one killing. Niggas, that this shit happen all the time. Everybody brag about shit, and guess what? When a nigga do some shit, guess what? They gang brag about some shit because one person from their gang did the shit. That shit, nigga, everybody do that shit, bro. Y'all just over here want to dick eat what Lil Durk said. Like Lil Durk don't do the same shit that y'all dick eating, bro. But y'all dick eat him so hard y'all can't even see the shit. Like, come on now.
Just certain things you respect at the end of the day. NBA Youngboy was a fantastic artist. One period of time, he was my favorite artist. You know what I'm saying?
2 days after that, a Youngboy fan claimed to have beaten up NLE Chopper at the airport on behalf of 4K Trey.
And this shit even more goofy. Like, boy, you's a fucking clown ass nigga, bro. Why the fuck is you going out your way to fight someone over some niggas you don't know NLE Chopper? You don't know Youngboy. None of these niggas helping your mama get out the hood. If you even from the hood, you probably not. You not from the hood, gang. That's why you doing this shit. But your mom, they ain't helping pay your bills. None of that shit. Why the fuck is you fighting for these niggas talking about 4K trading? Like, bro, you was a clown ass nigga, bro. That shit just made you look like a fucking cornball, a fucking Geechee.
Oh. Yeah, I just knocked out NLE Chopper. He's a 4K. We in his
NLE Chopper in the airport, y'all.
What's what I say? He punched at me, and I popped him and knocked him out.
He just beat up NLE Chopper, the rapper. About 9-8, big NBA, big 4K trade.
Look, they ass lame as hell over there, bro, trying to do some shit. They don't even know how goofy they look. They thought they got cool points. They ass lost points for that one.
Over here, y'all feel me? He just knocked out a rapper. Hold on, y'all.
Somebody just knocked out a rapper.
Yeah, all you NLE. I asked you mad times. What? Stop playing with me. Yeah. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Yeah, sorry, boy, Papa. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up?
Amid all of this controversy, NLE Chopper would continue to discuss his friendship with King Von publicly, even claiming in a Breakfast Club interview that Von would supply him with firearms when he visited Atlanta and that he's siding with Von in the beef due to their friendship.
I made certain comments because my brother Von, that's what I made a comment on, defending his name because he's not able to defend his name. When Von was on house arrest, I was going to his house. When I used to come down, he'll make sure I had scraps on me. He'll make sure I was protected. Like,
with the hip-hop scene buzzing with chatter about the latest diss in this deadly feud, the next day, on the 18th of January 2022, Youngboy comes out with another song referencing the beef, his song No Like I Know. The track references Von's sister saying that she was Big 4L on Twitter the day Youngboy dropped the song Bring the Hook. She was actually referring to a 21 Savage lyric from the song Glock in My Lap, directing that to Youngboy to call him a and claimed that she was a member of the same gang as Von. A complicated reference, as Youngboy seemingly in the past had a good relationship with 21 Savage. 21 Savage appeared on one of his first industry remixes on the track Murder all the way back in 2016, but after Von died, 21 would seemingly choose Durk's side in this beef, with the Youngboy later rapping that 21 Savage is the person that jumped him into the Blood Gang, and that's the reason why he got a 4L tattoo on his neck. But after the beef with Von, Youngboy says that he called 21 for support and that 21 turned down the call and denied knowing who he was. But back to the song No Like I Know. Other than the line about 21 Savage and Kayla B at the start, the majority of the opening bars on the track were actually aimed at NLE Chopper, with Youngboy saying that he will kill him for picking sides with Lil Reese on Twitter, telling him he's a real demon, saying directly that he saw Chopper's interview in bed and thought to himself, he doesn't even know Chopper, but Chopper wants to see him dead, as well as lines that could be aimed at NLE Chopper or Dirk, rapping that you can get killed like your friend and that they're not ready to see brains lying around the club. With me leaning towards thinking that this lyric is actually aimed at Lil Durk due to Youngboy rapping that he plays for keeps, a reference to the famous Chicago drill song Play for Keeps by friends of Lil Durk, LA Capone, and Rondo No. 9. A day later, on January the 19th, 2022, Youngboy posts a picture on Instagram saying that his ops are going to die, along with another picture telling them to stay safe. Seemingly this was a reference to earlier alleged leaked DMs between Durk and Quando, where Quando had seemingly tried to squash the beef, with Durk telling him, stay safe. This might be an indication that despite Quando denying the authenticity of these DMs, they very well may have been real. Lil Durk would seemingly respond to Youngboy's picture with a picture of his own using money to spell out, hurry y'all bitch ass up. Seemingly not discouraged by Durk returning fire on social media, Youngboy would continue dropping disrespectful murder anthems, inflaming the beef with Durk's OTF crew and Von's friends from O-Block even further. On January the 21st, 2022, Youngboy drops the song No Switch, with the title being a reference to Lil Durk's frequent mentions of switches in his songs. On the song itself, Youngboy references Von's death, saying, pallbearers bring your body to the grave because his shooters don't miss. Following that lineup, saying that it's on Dave, a possible joke on King Von, who used to always say on King David. That's a common line used by Black Disciple gang members, where they're essentially swearing on the life of the founder of the Black Disciples gang, David, King David, where they're essentially always say on King David. That's a common line used by...
Don't you got a homie? I mean, I don't know.
Black Disciple gang members, where they're essentially swearing on the life of the founder of the Black Disciples gang, David, King David Barksdale, as well as the fact that, of course, Youngboy lost his close friend Lil Dave when he was a child. Youngboy goes on to rap, you don't want to see Lil Tim jump out that truck, another reference to the sequence of events that saw King Von losing his life at the hands of Lil Tim's gun. And Youngboy ends the song with an outro where he claims outright that his team are rapper slayers. A bold statement when you consider the fact that in addition to King Von, Quando Rondo's gang were rumored to have had something to do with the murder of a rival Savannah rapper called Huncho Reese. And on top of that, NBA Youngboy's crew have been famously connected to the murder of up-and-coming Baton Rouge rap rivals G Money and Boulevard Quick. So when he says they're rapper slayers, they really mean it. The day Youngboy released No Switch was the same day Lil Tim seemingly returned to Twitter with a new account and a kiss-blowing emoji. Clearly, the beef was heating up, and Lil Durk would be quick to respond. He would feature as a verse on the January 25th, 2022 Gucci Mane song, Rumors, where Durk would rap that he's paying for specific people to be shot and that he's following people when they're in Atlanta, and seemingly referencing Lil Tim being shot, saying they shot someone's homie for trolling him and that they were surprised he survived. Durk goes on to rap that he's not even checking his ops pages to see if anyone died after sending these hits, as well as rapping that he is planning to use women to get his ops set up and killed, ending his verse saying that he won't tell people who shot their friend and pondering why his ops don't call him and choose instead to post on Instagram, as well as seemingly dissing NBA Youngboy for his earlier back and forths where he spelled words out with money, saying that he's lucky that he doesn't do this stuff for Instagram. Then, the following month, fans would hear yet another response from Lil Durk. On February the 22nd, Lil Durk drops his new song, Aha. Durk would rap saying that people tell him not to respond to people disrespecting Von, but he claps back saying that he wants his people to pick up their guns and shoot when people diss Von. He would rap that he's giving people locations and getting it done, seemingly a reference to the shootings targeting Quando Rondo as retaliation for Von's death. Durk is literally saying in his songs that he is actively sliding for Von and attracting the attention of the cops. Durk would even go on to rap a line that seemed to suggest that Von was sleeping with Youngboy's women, Jania, and that Quando and his crew are Youngboy's subordinates. Durk then says that his shooters have been sliding through their blocks and that the ops don't know it, and saying that someone got shot but they didn't claim it, but he can prove it. Perhaps a reference once again to that gas station shooting targeting Quando. Durk would say that Quando and Youngboy have only been acting tough since Von died, and inferring that Youngboy snitched to get out of his legal problems. And Durk would also rap that despite people thinking he's soft because he sings, he's the one who gets people shot, seemingly another reference to that May shooting of Quando's team. Durk would also confirm that he was indeed talking about his ops on the earlier diss song, Pissed Me Off, inviting them to slide and get revenge if they don't like it, before saying that he's been killing people to feel better rather than going to therapy. Dirk ends the track with one final lyric suggesting that he had had somebody's friend set them up and give them the location of one of the people he's been targeting. This was a bold and frankly incriminating song when you know the truth behind it, but Youngboy didn't waste any time, responding the very same.
And it's crazy. This nigga made this video before the Lil Durk case. Before this video, he made this shit before Lil Durk got locked up. So y'all see Lil Durk been wilding with this shit. He knew the feds was on his ass.
Same day with a diss track of his own targeting Lil Durk. The track I Hate Youngboy. And on this song, Youngboy had lyrics about Durk's cousin being killed and nothing being done about it. He would also rap that there's a cleanup on aisle O, essentially mocking King Von from O Block's death, and rapping straight after this that his brother let the stick blow, so it's his smoke, essentially claiming responsibility for the killing of Von by association. Youngboy also claimed that he was listening to Wooski, one of King Von's biggest enemies from Chicago, as well as going on to say that he no longer likes Gucci Mane since he collaborated with Durk on the song Rumors. He would drop bars suggesting that Lil Durk is only dissing him so hard because he's on house arrest and he can't retaliate in the streets. Following that up, rapping outright, I'll kill you. Youngboy would also go on to mention the mother of his child, Jania, who Von had apparently slept with, saying that she's richer than anyone in Durk's team. He would even claim to be trying to kill and set up literally anyone who ever did a song with Durk, even dissing Lil Baby, who had recently done a collaborative album with Lil Durk, Voice of the Heroes. Youngboy would call Durk a pussy and claim that Durk was only dissing him because he's mad about Von getting killed. He would even diss.
I ain't gonna capture you. I low-key be more scared of Lil Durk money than Youngboy money. I feel like Lil Durk got more reach to get you touched than NBA Youngboy. That's what I honestly feel like. Like I feel like if you had to decide if two niggas is gonna get on your ass, I'd rather Youngboy get on my ass than Lil Durk, because I seem like Lil Durk got more reach. You feel me? He more likely to actually get you touched. And that's just because, you know, he got more people that's fucking with him. Youngboy, he don't really got no one ain't fucking with Youngboy.
Lil Durk's father, referencing Big Durk, who spent time in federal prison, saying he's a bitch and telling him to comfort Durk's grieving auntie, a reference to the death of Durk's cousin, Newski. Youngboy would also diss King Von's sister, Kayla B, once again for claiming she was 4L, and Youngboy would even call out fans and YouTubers for hating on Tim and Quando Rondo and acting like they were wrong for killing Von, with a bar telling YouTube streamers not to react to him no more, seemingly pointing the finger at the king of Twitch streaming, Kai Cenat, who had actually been seen with Lil Durk that very same day. There were also lyrics mentioning Apple Music, where Youngboy says F them because they promote Lil Durk, but blackball him and Quando. According to academics, after Von got killed, Apple Music decided not to push Youngboy anymore out of respect to Lil Durk.
The whole Quando Rondo and whatever, they stopped playlisting anything that was NBA associated. And the reasoning that was given was literally this. This is why he dissed Apple Music on I Hate Youngboy. The reason was given was, we don't want to upset the other side. That's factual.
The fact that these two major artists had gone back and forth on each other so savagely, all in the same day, was huge news in the rap world, and the beef didn't even stop at songs. After releasing Aha, Durk posted to Instagram that he got 2 million views in 15 hours, taunting his rivals and saying these were real numbers. But when Youngboy unexpectedly clapped back with a response the same day, his I Hate Youngboy track went crazy on the numbers, surpassing Durk's debut. And Quando Rondo would take to IG to gloat towards Lil Durk's earlier post, referencing the success of Youngboy's new song over Durk's release, posting Youngboy's video with 2.2 million views in 5 hours and saying, nah, those are some real numbers. The song I Hate Youngboy led to a huge fallout, and it wasn't just Lil Durk who was mad. After catching a stray in the diss song, Atlanta rapper Gucci Mane would also throw his hat into the ring, dropping his own diss track aimed towards Youngboy on March the 4th, 2022, a track titled Publicity Stunt, which essentially accused Youngboy of dissing him as a publicity stunt, and even threatening to kill Youngboy for dissing him, with Gucci Mane actually ending the song disavowing Youngboy's earlier lyrics that shouted him out in his hit song Make No Sense, with Gucci rapping, I thought you felt like me in 2006. The beef with Lil Durk was now spreading throughout the industry, and an entire united front of artists who were friends with Durk and Von were getting together to blacklist Youngboy from the music industry. But it wasn't all their fault, as despite having a successful 2020, dropping back-to-back #1 albums, Youngboy Youngboy was still getting himself in trouble in the streets, and his record label, as well as the music industry at large, were beginning to get tired of his antics. And unfortunately for Youngboy, in the midst of this enormous interstate beef with King Von and Lil Durk, he would wind up getting himself in a whole lot of trouble for another reason, catching numerous serious criminal charges relating to firearms, ultimately winding up losing his freedom when he needed it the most, and truly testing the patience of his industry backers to their limits. If you found that clip interesting, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you want to watch the full...
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like, that, all this shit was literally, he made this shit before Lil Durk got locked up. And as y'all can see, Lil Durk was telling the truth and everything that he was saying in his songs. Apparently, he was telling the truth according to court documents. We're going to say allegedly, because I hope that Lil Durk was actually lying. We hope, let's hope Lil Durk is lying, because that's the only thing that's going to save him. And he got it, and even if he wasn't lying, he got to get them to believe that he was lying on game. Like, that's what they got to do with that for sure. You feel me? But if you watch this video all the way through, I know you're going to fuck with another motherfucking video. So go watch another motherfucking video. You feel me? And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! All right. On a bit, back on that back on. Man, I'm just trying to do reactions, bro, because it's like, bro, once I get done doing these reactions, I gotta deal with responsibilities. So let me react to bullshit. The bull shit. Still busting off that shit. Still busting. Man, what the fuck going on, man? Okay, no, scratch that. Okay. Scrooly G got beef with the GDs and shit is getting real. Billionaire Black speak on why, he dissed Scrooly G. Or he's speaking on Scrooly G dissing FBG Duck. So he end up dissing Scrooly G. You feel me? Well, he end up dissing Scrooly G dead homies and shit. And we're going to get into this shit and see what the fuck, the full details about this shit. On why the fuck, he really did this shit.
We had to run it back because you've been so in the news.
Man. I'm on fire, man.
What teed up, man?
What's up with y'all?
YouTube trending?
Back to back. Not on accident. Back to back. I ain't signing no label.
You living the high life off that Scrooly G stimulus pack?
Man. Everybody else trying to make some paper. Why I'm gonna get no paper off these niggas? I always say my name.
They say now, like, oh, dissing doesn't do anything for you or whatever. I didn't know about him. He drops a diss bar, objectively a diss bar, whatever. He says it's not a diss. All of a sudden, I'm a fan of his music. I got good music to listen to from you going at him. I'm going to be real with you. I skipped over the King Yella diss tracks. But then we also get to listen to, Q50 hopping in it.
He said we had to skip over. Yes, King Yella. You are ass. King Yella is ass. Like King Yella. If you see this shit, bro, listen, bro. Hang that shit up, bro. Hang that shit up, bro. You embarrassing yourself. You embarrassing your kids. You too grown to be doing this shit. That's why you doing streaming and shit like I'm doing. Hang that shit up, man. But it's crazy. Motherfuckers didn't know about Scrooly G till that this shit. I thought lots of motherfuckers knew about Scrooly G. But I guess motherfuckers didn't know about him till that duck situation.
Hey, everybody hopping in it.
Why you listen to y'all shit?
I mean, I probably did listen to it, but it didn't make much of an impact on me. I'm gonna be real. But he's like the Weird Al of drill rap.
That's fair, I guess.
I don't take it too serious.
Yella, you gotta step it up.
Yeah,
step it up, bro.
It's a music thing.
Yeah,
He said, "Yella, you can't step it up." His ass know. Even his homies know that Yella. Even his homies know that he need to hang that shit up. Yella need to hang that shit up for sure. I ain't gonna cap to you. All that. Even his homies know he doing that bullshit.
It's all music.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
But if somebody was to say something about one of your dead homies in a song, like a reference in a song, you wouldn't take it as disrespect, bro?
I mean, if that's his ops, then like, you know, Draco died, and I'm cool with people that put Draco in raps, but that's like they had a real deal war.
Yeah.
So I don't really.
But it's like, you feel me? It's like how he said it is like he, on some pun shit. Like he was on some you know, he said catch a nigga at the store, pop out, do him like that. That do sound like, you feel me? That do sound bad saying that shit. But you gotta think about it. He did get killed at the store. He just using it as a pun. You feel me? Saying he'd do a motherfucker like duck. Now, of course, he could have said someone else, this, that, and third, but he used him for it. But I say it's actually a diss. No. But you feel me? Like I said, I can understand how he take it as this, because that is his homie at the end of the day, and that is disrespectful to even bring up. But at a rapper, he just using that as like a punchline type shit, or whatever the fuck a pun.
Feel some type of way about it. But Truly G, like totally outside of all that, so I can understand how you guys felt the way
like
about it.
He's not even from Chicago, brother. Right. You feel me? He's in Indiana. You like an hour and a half away. Keep that down, son. Are we
No, it's cool.
Are we good? All right. Yeah, you feel me? Like he like an hour away.
He said an hour and a half away. Why is he bapping? Why are you bapping, gang? You is bapping, bro. I'm from Chicago, nigga. Nigga, what? Motherfucking, it depends on what part of Chicago. Yes, he could be far away. But nigga, you talking about over east. You talking about over east, nigga. You go, you nigga, you live, if you over there on motherfucking, damn, what the fuck? I'm motherfucking high as hell. All right, over there on Buffalo. I used to live over there on Buffalo, Burley and shit. Right. Nigga, you go over that bridge, nigga. Over that bridge right there, bro. That's Indiana, gang. Indiana, bro. That's literally like you just go over the bridge, bro. You right there, bro. On gang. Literally. You go into the avenues in Chicago, bro. You in the avenues, right? And it turned into Hamlin. Indiana, well, East Chicago. Why you think they got East Chicago, Indiana, gang? Because that shit basically Chicago down there. Basically Chicago, bro. Like Indiana close the deals to Chicago for certain part. Now me, I'm just saying this shit because I'm from over east. So you feel me? Like, nigga, you know what Lil Schoolman shit from? Like, nigga, him and East Chicago and all that shit like 20 minutes away from the east side, if you're talking about over there. So he not that far away from Chicago, bro. He and Gary. Gary not that far. I literally moved to Gary.
Yeah, but he said, all right, so the first thing he had said, he had made the duck reference where he said the downtown shit. And then y'all got on the phone after that?
Yeah, bro. Nigga called me, bro.
Before any of the diss songs even came out?
Anything touched the internet. So when anything touched the internet, I can die right now. Like I can right here. I can die on this camera before anything touched the internet. Y'all know me, bro. Y'all know me personally, bro. I stay in my own lane. I don't bother people if they say something to me.
Yeah.
You feel me? This shit happened. No More Heroes put out the preview to the song. And it was just like the part when they were dissing Yella. Like,
he was just yelling it.
Yella from 73rd and 63rd. You feel me? I do music. You feel me? You can't knock good music at all. You feel me? Y'all know I ain't never been no hater. You feel me? Like, the got good music. I listen to. You feel me? Like, so when he dropped the little preview, I call Yella on some trolling shit. You feel me? Like Yella from 73rd or 63rd, like playing with Yella.
Yeah.
And he like, how you know he ain't diss you? Like, oh, bro, that ain't diss me, bro. They would have put up the whole thing.
Because you really got on the phone with him and had like a real
But no,
manly...
he had a conversation too with him.
Right.
They both, that's how I got my number from Yella.
Oh, okay.
Them Nick called me like 3 a.m. He texted me, who is this? He just Screwly. Bro, I ain't finna argue with you, bro. It's too late for this. And he said, bro, I ain't trying to argue. Pick up. I answer. We on FaceTime. He, damn, bro, what you doing? You smoking tink? I had made a post because he had dropped the little Thriller video, whatever Thriller video, and I had made a post like since smoking duck. I mean, since make song about duck, we smoking Tink. You feel me? Mind you, I don't even know who the hell Tink is. You feel me? That's someone from Indiana, one of his people. You feel me, brother? Like,
but you know that's what niggas gonna do. That's what any real nigga gonna do. You say you dissing my homie, I'm gonna do my research and see what dead homie you get, and I'm just gonna say fuck him. Just disrespect him because you disrespect my people. I don't even know him because you disrespect my people.
I don't have no problem with nobody in Indiana. You feel me? One of the guys, one of the FBG members, number 99, Lil Jeff, he's from Indiana. You feel me? Like number 99, y'all do y'all homework. They gonna put it in the comments. You feel me on folk? Like number 99 from Indiana, so we should be out there all the time. So when the nigga called and he like, Dennis, what we doing? We smoking Tink, bro. I'm like, bro, you just said you gonna jump out and do it like duck. Like, what we going with this? Like, make it make sense. Oh, it wasn't a diss, bro. It was just a reference, this and that. Screw the river. Like, all right, that's fine, but let me would have came out and said,
I ain't gonna capture you. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing both sides. I'm seeing both sides of it because it's like, yeah, he could take that shit as a diss for sure. But looking at it as a rapper, he using that shit as a rap lyric. But I feel like if you want to stay clear of beef, you shouldn't have even said that type of shit, bro, because that shit gonna cause some shit regardless.
Oh, my homie died in my arm like Scooly Brother on a song. It's gonna sound like a diss, right?
For sure.
It's just gonna sound like a diss, nigga. Like, so you can't be mad about how someone took what you said because that's how you said it, bro. You didn't say it no nice way. There's no way you can make that nice. There's no way you can make it a reference without being disrespectful, bro. It's just my opinion, and that's everybody around me opinion. You feel me, bro? And he called and we talked, and the nigga like, that's what we doing. Like, nah, bro. Can you delete that shit, bro? You don't even know Ting. Bro, you don't know duck. It wasn't no diss. All right, we got so understanding. I deleted my post. Like, deleted it. He took his shit down and all that. You feel me? Boom. Go about our days. The next 2-3 days later, I guess he get in his feelings, get to seeing this online. He get to making posts about us again, talking about me and Swag beg for a song. Never in my life asked this man for a song. I can doubt right now. This nigga told me on the phone. I got the whole shit recorded. Like, I swear to God, like, but I ain't on no police shit. I ain't trying to drop no conversations on no shit like that. On Doug got the whole conversation recorded. Nigga said, "Bap, you know me. We supposed to do a song back then. You know me. Mario visuals and status update. You should shoot videos for the nigga back then. Before he was anybody. You feel me? Like, he like, I would have thought that you and Ruger would have reached out to me personally, bro, because y'all know me. I'm like, I don't know you. Like, oh, we was talking about.
No, that shit crazy as hell, bro. That shit crazy as hell. Folks says look like an Indian nigga right here, bro. Folks says look like a fucking Indian right now, bro.
Like, then we supposed to do some shit. I don't know what happened. Woo, bro. The fuck out of here, bro. Laughing at that. A couple days later, the song dropped. The little snippet dropped. He hit up, I think it was Ruger, I think Yella said he hit Ruger up and told Ruger, like, yeah, I diss Yella, I diss Billy, Swag, I ain't diss you though. Some weird shit. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know what they got going on, but Yella, like, yeah, he said he dissed you too. He told Ruger that he dissed you too. You feel me? So that day, once I get the confirmation that dissed me, man, he called me 4 days ago. I got his number. So I text him up, damn, you dissed me, Scud? The nigga sent me a question mark. I FaceTime. When we get on FaceTime, it's murder. So fucking cooked, bro. Dumb ass little boy. Like, just dumb as hell, bro. Like, it's merch. He's cooked, bro. I'm talking to the nigga. What's up, bro? Like, damn, why you dissing me after we were just cool?
Yeah.
No, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. My people says I was not like a bitch. Can't no, bro. This nigga right here can't make me feel no type of way, twin. You can't make me feel you can't make, now one of you niggas can take me.
I ain't gonna capture you. That is some whole ass shit to say, bro. I ain't gonna capture you. A nigga say that shit, bro. Boy, fuck you, gang. You a fucking goofy, gang. Now, I don't know if he really did that goofy ass shit, but if he said that shit, bro, I'm gonna be like, bro, your ass is a goofy, gang. Real deal, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Cause it's like, bro, nigga, why you letting a nigga convince you to do some shit, bro. If you didn't want to do that shit, bro. Talking about I look like a bitch. If you know you ain't a bitch, bro, that's all that matter, bro. You gotta understand it with folks. So all that other shit don't matter.
Me on my character, only I can do that myself, bro. How you let some get in your head and tell you that you went like a bitch because you deleted this and because everybody apologized, this and that, you looked in the streets like a bitch, you got in your feelings and went to the studio and made this song.
I would have looked at it as mature, especially for somebody his age. It's kind of easy to be mature when you're your age or my age. For him being a young jit on the scene takes a little bit more humility to take a step back.
And that's what it was. As we having a conversation on the phone and telling me in so many words, like this is first time going through that. Bro, everybody loved me, bro. As soon as I dropped this is my first time seeing hate. You feel me? I've been going through this shit my whole life.
That's
You feel
probably
me?
true, yeah. He doesn't really know what it's like that much yet.
You ain't ready. You're not ready for this shit. You're soft as hell, bro. Like you're searching for love right now, sir. Like you need someone to love you. Your mama don't love you. You live in that basement, sir. We was on FaceTime.
He said, bro, you searching for love, bro. You okay, bro. This shit crazy as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit crazy.
We was on FaceTime, sir. Your bed was in the basement. If it's a bed in the basement, that's your room. If it's your house, you have a master room, right? I'm just saying, I got a master room. My room, my bathroom. I mean, my bathroom in my room. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Like,
I feel like he could easily afford an apartment.
especially in Indiana.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to figure out, like, what you got going on, twin? Like, but I ain't here to slander another black man.
He said, especially in Indiana gang, because yeah, Indiana is cheap as hell, literally. I literally moved to Indiana. My first apartment was in Gary, Indiana, because that shit was cheap as hell. Like literally, I moved to Indiana because it was cheap as hell. And that was the way for me to be able to get up on my feet and shit. You know me, I'm from the hood, gang. I can move to Gary and shit, bro. I know how to move in the hood, bro, because I'm from the hood. So it's like, you feel me? I feel like being from Chicago, bro, you ready for anything, gang. As long as you ain't no goofy and let that shit gas you up. Lots of niggas die out of state because they let this Chicago shit gas them up and think everybody else just goofies.
And none of that, bro. It was just the nigga was on there doing all that extra shit, bro. And then he dropped this song. We on the phone. And I'm telling him, like, bro, you know I ain't yellow. I love you, yellow. You know I ain't yellow, bro. Like, you know I can rap for real, right? Like, and you know, like, I would really get up with you for real, twin. Like, dead ass. Like, I'm on the West Coast.
He said, I ain't yellow. Even like I said, bro, Yella can't even be mad that no one don't take him. Like your own homies know your ass is ass. Like your own homies know you ass, Yella. So when your homies know you ass, gang, hang it up. Just hang it up, gang.
You ain't never go. You probably never see niggas. You gonna see me. I live here.
Right.
Like, you gonna run into me on accident, on purpose. We gonna be in these same rooms, bro. Like, you got some money now, you gonna be in them rooms we in now. You feel me? Like, it's cool. But let us know what it is. We playing ball or is this a rap battle? You feel me?
How you taking it?
Yeah.
I'm taking it as however niggas want to play it. Y'all know me, I don't bite my tongue. I'm a grown man. You feel me? I just turned 32 the other day. I just left Hawaii, came here.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I'm a grown man, bro. Like, so it's how I recuperate energy that's given, bro. I ain't get on there and say that man people for no reason. He got on there and started that shit. You feel me? I ain't go to Indiana and record a video on some janky shit like that. No, I ain't do none of that. Why? Because you said it's music. It was a reference to a song.
Yeah.
I like it, twin.
Yeah, because I mean that's like the best defense of like what he said with that duck line is like what's that girl who had the line like you gonna be with Tupac when we come shoot up the studio. Now that's like a 30-year-old reference.
Feel me?
That's a reference to some shit that happened back in the day. You don't know any of Tupac's homies. He's saying it about
it wasn't doing disrespectful shit, like making it as disrespectful back then. It was literally a metaphor back then.
Yeah.
You feel me? This day and age we live in now, everything is to disrespect and hurt the next person. You feel me, bro? Like, that's just how it is, bro. Like, and there's no way around you can make it saying like, nigga, it was a metaphor. Because if I would have said, like I said on that other song, Duck died with his gun in his hand. Your brother died in your arms. If I would have said that on the song, without even dissing him, he would have felt like I was talking about his people, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, even if I would have said, I just know that your people died in your arms, bro, and I'm just putting in a reference. You feel me? Like, that shit, that's just how it worked, bro. Like,
Yeah, that shit. You see, I'm getting where he coming from. You feel me? But like I said, I've been understanding because it's like this. Basically, he say, "Woo, he make a diss, woo, 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 woo." Basically saying he blow his ops down. You gonna be holding him like Scrolly G was holding his homie. You see that shit would be disrespectful right there, even though he's saying it a diss towards, you feel me? He's saying, okay, I'm gonna blow your ass down, have you holding your homie like Scrolly G, you feel me, was. That's a diss to his peoples, but then Scrolly G gonna take it like, damn, bro, you disrespecting my people too at the same time type shit. You feel me? So I'm understanding where he coming from too.
you shouldn't dish out shit you can't take.
Nah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, facts. It's like if you have ops, and you want to not rap about them or not say anything disrespectful to them, it takes a lot of self-control.
Yeah.
Because when you're really in there in the moment and some shit pops into your head that would rhyme good and it's disrespectful as you know the fans are gonna love it, that takes a lot of self-control to be like, nah, I'm gonna keep trying to think of something else.
It's literally, that's all it is. Like the shit you posted earlier.
Man, the Trap City shit.
Boom. What them niggas say on that shit?
All right, so all right, there's a vlog with On the Couch, shout out On the Couch TV.
Shout out On the Couch, that's my boy on phone on 50 Strong,
and
part of my
record,
family.
I will pay $5 a month to be able to watch your videos without the swears edited out of them because it is so hard to watch that shit with every single word edited out, and it drives me fucking crazy. I will give you $5 a month. Make a Patreon or a members only version,
hear that on the
please.
couch? Put it together.
Just a suggestion.
So look, the whole Trap City shit. So I guess after you did the song with Screwly, after you did Screwly or whatever, you had in the song, you said that you got, or you did you was talking on IG Live, you said that you just got off the phone with somebody over there from Trap City.
No, that's on the song. It's on the song.
That's on the song. All right.
Yeah.
So they were saying On the Couch asking me, he's like, so Billionaire asked if he was on the phone with one of y'all niggas. And then they said, no, I'll never do a song with Billionaire. He our original ops. They killed Chris.
Whoa.
Saw that.
Whoa.
He didn't say you. He said they.
That's very federal. Don't put me, we, them, and nothing with nobody getting killed. I'm an artist, number one. Number two, you know what you know. You feel me? Like, the world know what they know. Niggas know they has been getting built way before dude and them came over there. You feel me? Like, you feel me? But I ain't here to talk about them at all. That come back to what you just said. Shit rhymes. You feel me? I don't know them niggas.
Yeah.
You feel me? I was never on the phone with them niggas.
So you was just on there using it as a line.
I'm popping it.
All
You feel
right.
me? Like, I'm popping it. Like, I would never, just like how they feel, I feel the exact same way. I will never in my life be able to be friends with them niggas. Why? Because it's deeper shit that has been going on from years ago. You feel me? Like, this rap shit that y'all see between dude and them, that's they getting assigned a broadcast that we had years ago. You feel me? Like, our shit was broadcasted with the other ops. They was ops too when all that shit was going on, 2012 and all that shit, everybody was dying.
Yeah.
Like, they was in the midst of that shit. They just didn't have no rappers. They wasn't famous for
They
shit.
didn't have a
You
name
feel me?
because
They was
now
nobody. Like,
their name getting out there. But who was Chris though? Because I ain't really never heard of him.
Chris was cool. It's merch. It was cool. I knew Chris. Chris was cool. He was shorty. It's merch. He died on my little brother baby mama porch. You feel me? Like,
because Mama Duck even responded to the post and said that she was there and seen Chris die or whatever.
You feel me? Like,
and she said she denounced it and she said that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know what niggas be saying, bro. They
Yeah.
say what they want to say, but you feel me? Chris was cool. He was a good shorty. You feel me? Like, normal shorty. Growing up in Chicago, trying to just get out. You feel me? Shit happens.
I didn't know Trap City and 63rd was that close. So how far is y'all block? Or y'all
We can walk.
Y'all like
That shit
walking distance.
Like close as O Block, literally.
Yeah.
Like, they just up some more. You feel me? That shit ain't far at all, bro.
So if Trap City beefs with the Bloodhounds, then that also helps explain why Q50 and them were happy to hop on the shit with Screwly going at 63rd and you and
Bro,
whatnot.
no, I'm so confused about that, bro. Look, that's how the part two of the song came. You heard? Like, because when I talked to Screw, you feel me, he hold it down. He never said, yeah, Q50 dissed you too. He never said that. He like, yeah, I dissed you. He told me what he said and everything. Like, yeah, I said I'm gonna slap the shit out of Billy, this and that. I said swagger party with Billy. Swagger party with Diddy. Woo woo. So when y'all seen when he dropped, I dropped literally an hour later.
Yeah, like back to back, right
Like
after.
I literally dropped an hour later. Like I told him I was going to the studio. We sat on the phone for a whole hour and a half, bro. It got to the point that nigga so burnt the fuck out. I started preaching to the nigga, telling him like, bro, slow down, bro. Like be cooler, bro. Like you got a life ahead of you, bro. Like be cool. Stop letting this get in your head. Like you feel me? Like you got some talent. You cool. Like it got to that point where I started feeling bad for the little nigga. You feel me? Like
did you feel like he was just like too into the let's go to war perspective?
It ain't even that. Like I can't even say that because he was saying the same thing. What he ain't ducking no rack. You feel me? He's saying the same shit. I ain't ducking no rack, but went into it. It's a rap battle, then it can be a rap battle. But if it's that, then let us know it's that. And I'm telling us that the same thing, twin. And I go off your energy. Y'all started this shit. Y'all really gonna dead it and let it know what's going on, or we can just finish it. Just like that. Like
yeah, you feel me? That ain't really too much to say. You feel me? He keeping it a buck. You feel me? He keeping it a buck of being a stack. You feel me? If you don't fuck with this video, I know you gonna fuck with another motherfucking video, but I know you fuck with this video, so go watch another motherfucking video. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go do one more video, though. I gotta go start doing this other shit. Man. I'm tweaking. So today is Thursday, so okay, I ain't gonna do too many because I got to do a whole bunch of other shit, man. It's just, man, doing reactions low key, man. Kind of peaceful. Just reacting to shit that I know probably ain't gonna get views.
Big Meech ran the Black Mafia family. Big Meech ran the Black Mafia family and is one of the biggest drug kingpins in rap history. He was supposed to be locked up for 30 years, but now we saw him early, and we're breaking down why some people are calling him a snitch. In October 2024, news broke that Big Meech got out of federal prison and was going to be serving the rest of his sentence at a halfway house. Meech got arrested back in 2005 and got hit with a 30-year sentence. But a few months before he got released, his lawyer was able to get 32 months taken off of Meech's sentence. Meech's lawyer argued that he was a model citizen while he was locked up and got his GED while taking.
Hey, y'all can see, lots of motherfuckers is trying to say Big Meech is a snitch. You feel me? Because some motherfuckers said he wasn't even supposed to get 30 years or whatever the fuck. He snitched to get the 30 years. That's the shit I'm hearing on the internet, man. Like they said, if he didn't snitch, he would have had life in prison or some shit like that. I don't know. Maybe I just heard that shit from a random TikToker.
Taking other prison classes. He also stayed out of trouble since 2021, which earned him time off of his sentence. He was still going to be in prison for a few more years, and that's why everyone was shocked when Meech was spotted outside of federal custody in a halfway house. A celebrity barber named El Shorty posted a pic of Big Meech rocking a new haircut to Instagram, which was the first time anyone had seen Meech outside of a jail cell in a long time. Meech had a lot of clout in the rap game and even more respect in the streets. And when the news broke he was coming home early, a lot of celebrities hopped on social media to show love. Sexy Red said she wants to perform at Meech's welcome home party for free. Lil Boosie called Meech a legend on Twitter. And Rick Ross shouted Meech out too and played his track BMF and raps, I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, Getting Work, Hallelujah, One Nation, Under God, real niggas getting money from the fucking start. Big Meech and BMF had a lot of ties to the rap game, so it made sense for rappers to show him love like that. But a lot of people were surprised that even LeBron James hopped on Twitter to support Meech. Not everyone was happy about Meech coming home though, and now rumors are flying that he snitched on one of his own homies to get the time shaved off his sentence.
LeBron James, I ain't gonna cap to you. You gotta take LeBron James with a grain of salt. LeBron James gonna act like he know everything. He gonna act like he been a part of it. LeBron James just want to act like he a part of some shit. Even though LeBron James is a part of everybody's world. He still want to make himself a part of everything else.
Over a year ago, some paperwork came out that allegedly proved Meech set up his homie Cuffy. Cuffy ran the BMF crew in St. Louis, and he had been tight with Meech for years. Cuffy had already been in the drug game when Meech and his brother Terry started BMF, and Cuffy is the one who allegedly helped them take everything to the next level. Meech even gave Cuffy the rights to sell Meech's life story, and the two of them were working on a script they wanted to pitch to the film industry. Everything was going according to plan, but then Cuffy got arrested and ended up catching a 27-year sentence. According to the cops, Cuffy was running a ton of weight through St. Louis and was ordering hits too. In 2010, a dude named Theodis Howard was allegedly snitching on Cuffy's brother, so Cuffy put a bag on his head and had him killed. Then a few months later, Cuffy ordered a dude named Andre Rush to kill Terrence Morgan because Morgan was allegedly working with the feds and giving them info about Cuffy. And according to the paperwork that came out, Cuffy's downfall all started when Meech linked him up with a woman named Tammy Combs. Tammy Combs was tight with Meech and was working with him for years. Cuffy's daughter Tamara called Meech out for allegedly snitching on her dad and broke the whole situation down. Cuffy's daughter said that she had known Meech her whole life and looked at him like an uncle, and that's why she was so shocked at the paperwork. According to Cuffy's daughter Tamara, Tammy Combs was basically handling all of Meech's business while he was locked up. Cuffy didn't have any reason not to trust Meech, so when Meech linked Tammy up with Cuffy so they could work together, Cuffy went along with it. Tammy allegedly started getting a lot of info about Cuffy's business in St. Louis because Cuffy trusted her. She was also helping Meech and Cuffy get their script finished so they could sell it. But right when they were about to make a huge deal with the script, Cuffy got arrested over a drug deal that went left. One important thing to point out, though, is that Tammy Combs isn't actually named in the paperwork. All of the info that got Cuffy arrested came from a confidential informant that the paperwork calls CS1. But a lot of people connected the situation and are 100% sure that Tammy was the informant. Cuffy allegedly told his daughter Tamara that he knew Tammy was a snitch, but the situation gets even deeper than that. The feds also wanted to take down a dude named Suarez, who allegedly had connections to a Mexican drug cartel and was running drugs to a trucking company. According to the paperwork, Meech met Suarez while they were both locked up, and he set up a drug deal with Suarez through Tammy. Meech and Tammy set up a deal between Suarez and Cuffy because Meech couldn't make the move by himself while he was locked up. Suarez went to St. Louis to meet Cuffy, and they invited Tammy to come out too, but she turned him down and never met either of them in person. Cuffy and Suarez linked up and started moving weight, but they had no idea that they were working with an informant the whole time. According to Cuffy, Meech knew that Tammy was an informant the whole time, and Meech set him up on purpose to get some time taken off of his own sentence. And what makes the situation look even worse is that Cuffy didn't make any money from the script he worked on with Meech. After Cuffy got locked up, Meech gave the rights of the story to Tammy instead, and that's when they made a deal with 50 Cent and Stars to produce the BMF TV series. Before Cuffy got arrested, they already had an offer to sell the script where Cuffy and his partner would get 20% each and Meech would get 60%. But then Meech and Tammy turned the deal down and Cuffy didn't understand why. Then he got arrested and cut out of the deal completely, and that's when everything started to make more sense. Meech allegedly set Cuffy up for money and to get some time taken off of his sentence, but the alleged snitching didn't even work because Tammy was also hooking up with one of the feds who was on the case. That made all of her testimony pretty much worthless and didn't help Meech out at all, but it still helped the feds catch Cuffy and lock him up for 27 years. Cuffy and his family aren't the only ones who think that.
So this nigga snitched for no reason, bro. Damn, that shit crazy as hell. Like nigga, bro, what the fuck, bro? So y'all was but that's really on folks, bro, because it's like, nigga, you fucking with two informants. So Tammy was an informant, and your homie Meech, I guess, is an informant. Like, yeah, I think you is the problem, gang. You might be the problem now if you got all these informants around you and shit, gang. Like, you gotta have a better eye.
Wack 100 has been calling Meech a snitch ever since the paperwork came out. Wack claims he has even more info than everybody else right now, but it's not clear if it's real evidence or not. Everyone was shocked when the snitching rumors came out because Big Meech has been one of the most respected dudes in the game, and the story behind his come up is absolutely crazy. Meech and his brother Terry came up in Detroit and didn't have anything. Their parents were so broke that they didn't even have electricity a lot of the time. So Meech and Terry started selling weed in high school to help out with the bills. They started out with weed, but it didn't take long for Meech and Terry to start pushing cocaine. They linked up with a dealer named E.D. Boyd.
I ain't gonna cap. Once you start dealing with that white shit, you in a whole different ball game. Like, you gonna make a whole bunch of money, but your ass is gonna do a whole bunch of time if you get caught.
Who had a crew in Detroit called the 50 Boys, and that's when everything changed. Meech and Terry were making serious money in the streets after they linked up with the Boyd, but they also started having issues with other dealers. They were beefing with a dealer named LaDon Simon, and Meech almost got taken out when LaDon sent shooters at him. Meech made it out of the situation alive though. Not before long, Terry and him were the biggest dealers in the city. Usually dudes like E.D. Boyd wouldn't want their own dealers to get bigger than them, but Boyd actually decided to walk away from the drug game before he got locked up or killed. Boyd told DJ Vlad,
"The fucking feds, I know no motherfucking alphabet motherfuckers was looking at me. I had other options, okay? And one of my options, and I said, but look, fuck this. You know, I done wore the finest tailor-made suits. I've been across the world. I done ate at the finest restaurants, okay? It's somebody else's turn. Fuck that. You know, I moved on."
Boyd still had love for Terry and Meech though, and they would hit him up for advice even though he wasn't dealing anymore. Terry and Meech found a new plug for cocaine, and that's when they started supplying pretty much every other dealer in the city. They still had beef with LaDon Simon though, and the situation turned deadly fast. Terry, Meech, and their crew ran into LaDon Simon and his people at a party, and a fight broke out. Somebody started letting off shots and killed LaDon Simon's brother, and LaDon grabbed Big Meech and used him as a shield. But after he saw his brother get hit, LaDon let Meech go and tried to check on his brother, and that's when LaDon got hit up 5 times and almost died. LaDon was taking a lot of losses at the time. His 10-year-old nephew got beaten to death, and he watched his own brother get killed right in front of him. So a few months later, LaDon tried to kill Meech again. Meech was at a diner in LaDon's territory, and LaDon hit him up. But Meech survived the shooting and started going even harder in the streets. The Black Mafia family was growing every day, and not before long, they knew it was time to take over more than just Detroit. Meech moved to Atlanta and became the plug for all the major dealers out there, while Terry was holding it down in Detroit. Back then, they were working with a cocaine plug from Colombia and moving the drugs up from Florida. But their shipments started getting busted, so Meech moved to LA to find a new plug. BMF was already big, but nobody expected what was about to happen next. Meech found a new plug in LA, and within a few years, they were running drugs all over Alabama, Florida, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, and more. BMF basically had the cocaine game on lock in the South.
So that's why everybody want to be like BMF inside the community, inside the black community. When it comes to that type of shit, that's the holy grail for niggatry. Being able to trap all over globally. Oh yeah, you was gonna be looked at as the holy nigga on game, the holy nigga.
and at one point, there were over 500 people in the crew. But the reason why everyone knows the BMF name is because Meech started the BMF Entertainment record label. BMF was working with massive stars like T.I., Jay-Z, and Jeezy, and Big Meech's face was all over everything. Back then, Big Meech was balling even harder than some of the rappers. Jeezy's told a story in interviews about a time when Big Meech stunned on Jay-Z on a set of one of his video shoots. Jeezy was shooting a video for his song Soul Survivor in Brooklyn. Everyone from New York was at the shoot, including Jay-Z, who was the president of Def Jam Records, the label Jeezy was signed to. Jay-Z had a blue Maybach that was parked on the street, but Big Meech pulled up with his crew in 2 black Maybachs and parked on either side of Jay-Z's whip to block him in. They didn't have beef or anything, but it was Meech's way of showing people he had real street money and wasn't afraid to flex on anyone, even Jay-Z in his prime. Meech got a lot of clout in the rap game, but he's also the reason that feds started looking at BMF even harder. Back in the day when Meech wanted,
you see, you trying to you want that image, you gonna fall, nigga. You gonna fall. You doing that street shit, you gonna fall. You try, I ain't gonna cap to you, man. You doing that shit, bro, trying to flex and shit, you doing that street shit, bro, your ass is gonna fall eventually. I ain't gonna cap to you. Ain't no bapping.
wanted to link up with dealers in the new city, he'd go to a club and drop $100K in the night just to get everyone's attention. That might have worked before he was famous, but Meech never learned how to be low-key, and that's what started causing tension between Terry and him. In October 2003, the DEA officially started investigating BMF. Then just 1 month later, Meech got caught up in a double homicide that put BMF in the headlines even more. Meech was cool with Diddy because Diddy would always hire BMF to give him protection when he was in the South. That caused some issues with Diddy's bodyguard, Wolf, because BMF was getting the work that he used to do. And the situation got even worse when Meech started hooking up with Wolf's ex-girlfriend. Wolf and his homie Riz confronted Meech at a club in Atlanta. Then at the end of the night, Wolf and Riz got into a shootout with the BMF dudes and both of them died. Meech got shot and was booked for double homicide, but the judge let him out on house arrest because there wasn't any evidence that Meech actually pulled the trigger. Terry had moved to the West Coast and was running BMF out there, but then some of Meech's goons crashed his birthday party and the situation got so heated that everyone upped their straps. Nobody actually got shot that day, but it was clear that BMF was starting to fall apart from the inside. Then the cops started picking up low-level.
That shit sad as hell, bro. How the fuck you up your pipe and no one die? Like, that shit sad. I ain't gonna cap to you, man. It ain't no reason why you upping your pipe on a nigga and the nigga ain't dead, bro. If you don't gotta kill a nigga, bro, you shouldn't have to up your pipe on a nigga. You feel me? That's what I feel like. If you don't gotta kill a nigga, bro, you shouldn't have to up a pipe on a nigga.
Level dealers and getting them to flip on the dudes calling the shots. Eventually, they flipped on some dudes who were tight with Meech and Terry. And the feds also had over 900 pages of evidence from when they put a wiretap on Terry's phone. By the time the investigation was finished, over 150 people were arrested, and the feds had so much evidence against Meech and Terry that they both knew they had to take plea deals because there was no way they were going to beat it at trial. Both of them got hit with 30-year sentences, and BMF was dead until 50 Cent got involved. 50 Cent bought the rights to the BMF story and linked up with stars to make a TV show about it. Rap fans already knew a little about BMF, but the show made Meech more famous than ever, and 50 Cent even got Meech's son Lil Meech to play him in the series. Lil Meech wanted to make it in the rap game, but then he got a call from his dad who told him to meet up with 50 Cent. Meech wanted Lil Meech to just check the situation out and see how the story was being handled, but then 50 decided that Lil Meech should play the lead role. Lil Meech had never even tried acting before, but he moved to LA and took 2 years of acting lessons before the show started. The BMF series was a hit from the jump, and the 4th season was already confirmed before the 3rd season even came out. Big Meech spent almost 2 decades in prison, but now his name is even bigger than before, and he could definitely come home and start making millions in legal money. A lot of people have been telling Big Meech to leave the streets alone when he comes home and focus on legal businesses. A rapper from Atlanta named Rollo made a post on social media warning Big Meech that the streets are dead and he should focus on going legit now that he's home.
I ain't gonna capture you, man. Big Meech ass is a dummy if his ass decided to get back in the streets. His ass, see how many niggas went down for snitching and all that shit? Like, I ain't gonna capture you. That shit not it.
Rollo said most of the street dudes hating on him never even made $1 million selling drugs, so Big Meech had nothing to prove to them. People were also clowning Rollo because in a previous video, he compared his legacy in the streets to Big Meech. Rollo definitely put in work and spent 6 years in jail after getting caught with over $1 million worth of weed. But Big Meech ran a massive drug empire that was worth over $100 million at its peak. So people felt like Rollo was going too far, and Big Meech didn't really need his advice.
Yeah, nah, gang, you tripping. You only had you got caught with $1 million, and he fucking with over $100 million.
Some people are throwing around snitching rumors right now, but nobody knows for sure if Meech really took his homies down or not. Back in the day, snitching rumors could kill your career, but the whole game has changed now, and the rumors probably won't hurt Meech at all. He's still locked down at a halfway house, but Meech could end up being totally free by January 2026. Nobody knows what he plans to do when he finally comes home, but everyone knows that Big Meech will be making waves no matter what lane he hops into.
Okay. Yeah, that shit. I don't know. Did Big Meech snitch? I don't think he snitched, but you feel me? The internet tell you. I tell y'all what the internet say, man. I know y'all fucking with this video, huh? Take the donkey. There you go. Since I passed you the donkey, that means you gotta subscribe. Don't take the donkey if you want the donkey, you gotta subscribe.
From $1 million mansions, exotic supercars, and rare.
Everybody know Young Boy is rich, but how rich is Young Boy? And I don't know exactly how rich is Young Boy because the internet say all types of shit. So what we gonna do is look at the most expensive things Young Boy own, and we gonna base that on how rich he is. You feel me? Even though your assets showing those shits don't really show that you're rich, but you know it show that you got a lot of money.
From $1 million mansions, exotic supercars, and rare iced out jewelry, NBA YoungBoy spends his money wildly. Releasing hit songs like Make No Sense, Outside Today, and many more, he has now created a net worth of over $25 million. Starting out with his collection of high-end vehicles, he would go on to first purchase a Mercedes Maybach S650 for $230,000 with his first ever big payday. The Maybach has a luxurious interior with an expensive V12 engine under the hood. The Mercedes has even appeared in his music video for his song titled Lost Motives. Not to mention that he always brings the car out.
I ain't gonna cap to you. That Maybach look nice as hell, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you, man. I didn't even know a Maybach was a Benz. I didn't even know that. I just know I wanted a Maybach. A Maybach. A Maybach. What the fuck are you talking about?
In public to show off for fans.
Hey, you see that? You think I give a my time, huh? I bet everything I got, I made on my own. Oh,
Also in his
fuck was your point of doing that shit? You gonna pick that money right back up? I need that shit. I know, and it's like, bro, motherfucker gonna be like, oh, he too rich. He ain't gonna pick it. Who the fuck not gonna pick up the money that's still on the ground? What the fuck? That you can reuse that money again and throw on the ground again the next time you need to throw some money out the ground. Yeah, what the fuck? Just don't let that shit fly. What you gonna pick that shit up, motherfucking? Get a little dustpan, sweep that shit up, whatever. Fuck, but you gonna have to pick that shit up. So why the fuck you do that dumbass shit? I don't know.
Garage is a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. This would run his pockets for 360 grand. It goes without saying that the Rolls-Royce is really unique and it's very rare to ever see on the road. But it also has extra features like the starlit ceiling, along with the iconic coach doors that had just been added on to its value. Despite the car costing so much money, NBA YoungBoy doesn't even drive it. The only person that he allows to drive this vehicle is his own driver. He only sits in the back seat and that is it. Earlier on in his career, when he first started finding success, he'd go on to celebrate with the purchase of a
Nah, you know you get motion, bro. When you buy a car just for your personal driver to drive. Yep, that's the personal driver car to drive me around in. I don't want to be in the front seat. I'm gonna be in the back seat forever. Fuck is you talking? And I'm gonna own this car, gang. I'm in the back seat of a car that I own, gang. Fuck is you talking about? That shit is motion for sure. This ain't no Uber. This ain't no taxi.
2018 McLaren 570. He would go on to purchase this for $197,000, allegedly purchasing this vehicle to impress a woman who ended up being one of his baby mamas in the future. Being a slightly cheaper option for a supercar, it is still a very powerful engine as well as a carbon fiber feature to keep it all into a very high performance car. NBA YoungBoy also would pick up a Z06 Corvette for $85,000. He allegedly added it to the collection because he was bored and he wanted another car in the garage. But you know NBA YoungBoy had to pick up one of the most well-known cars in the rap game. This would be none other than the SRT Hellcat. The Hellcat is
the ultimate nigga train. You can't be a nigga if you don't. You not a nigga if you don't got this. If you get money, bro, and you don't buy you one of these when you get money, you is not a nigga. I don't know why, bro. I don't even want this. I say I don't want this, but I know deep down if I get some money, I'm buying this. I'm buying this shit. I say, oh, with so much better options you can get for your money. Woo, this, that, and third. But I want this. I say it's better options, but I want this shit deep down. But that's what y'all don't know.
extremely fast. NBA YoungBoy made sure to show it off in multiple music videos. He's always been big on showing off the wealth that he has created. However, to finish off YoungBoy's car collection would be none other than the famous Bentley Continental, costing over 200 grand. This is a premium luxury ride, but it could still travel up to 200 miles an hour.
Oh, Rick. What the on, man? Yeah.
YoungBoy himself even posted a photo of himself in his garage that shows the Cullinan, Maybach, Bentley, and the Hellcat. In the tweet, he also mentions, 2 cars couldn't fit, but it's cool, let's play, which refers to both the McLaren as well as the Corvette. This makes all of his rides total well.
And it's crazy, bro, because that nigga could get so many other cars if he wanted to, bro. He just don't want to do that shit, bro. That shit is so crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That shit is crazy.
Over $1 million, but do you think this is too many cars? However, while NBA YoungBoy has bought multiple expensive rides, he's also went on to purchase 2 mansions. NBA YoungBoy would buy a mansion in Salt Lake City for over $5 million.
Did he sell this shit once he got locked up? This bitch nice as hell, though. I wouldn't have sold this bitch. Never. With mountains and shit like this game? Nah, but you see, YoungBoy, he probably sold this shit because he finna get something even more diabolically amazing. Why am I just saying diabolical, bro? I don't know, bro. I like the word low-key. It's something, it's a little bit TikTok lingo stuck with it. You feel me?
Welcome to my class.
How many pairs you got in here?
That's the clock.
Upstairs.
This mansion
That
would
shit look like a
feature 3
store.
floors, 8 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and it spans across 9,000 square feet. Inside, you can expect a gorgeous modern kitchen, a master bedroom with a fireplace and large balcony, a luxurious bathroom with a large soaker tub, and outside, there's a massive entertainment lounge with an in-ground pool for the summertime. Overall, the house has a beautiful view over Salt Lake City, and it is a dream home for the area. It all comes together with this specially designed interior. Funny enough, one of the main reasons that NBA YoungBoy purchased the home was to actually keep himself out of jail. His lawyers negotiated a deal that if he isolated himself away from Louisiana, where all of his charges took place, he would be allowed to be on house arrest leading up to his trial for the charges. But despite this, NBA YoungBoy has been taking.
Now that's money. That's money. Literally, fuck it. I would literally buy a house in the middle of nowhere if y'all let me be on house arrest. Now I can't get in no trouble. I'm in the middle of nowhere. That's fucking money, bro. Young boy is a rich ass, diabolical ass motherfucker. Look, bro, he keep on getting chances to steady, keep on getting out of jail, bro. And this he better not fuck up if he get out again.
Taken in for more fraud and firearm charges for allegedly stealing from pharmacies in Utah. This even led to him going right back to jail. It's even gotten so bad that he has now been denied his bail, and he's probably wishing right now that he was back at home at his main house that resides in Louisiana. This mansion was purchased for $2.5 million over 4 years ago. The house spans well over 3 acres. It has 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, an outdoor pool with a waterfall, an outdoor tennis court, an indoor basketball court, as well as a gym inside. Basically meaning you never.
I ain't gonna cap. That house was legendary, bro. That house is fucking legendary, bro. Young boy made some amazing ass music, man. Some amazing ass music, man. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Have to leave this home. Even though NBA YoungBoy buys very expensive cars and houses for himself, he also looks out for everyone that he cares for, as he would go on to purchase one of his baby mamas a brand new Mercedes Benz.
Y'all know what's going on. Hold on. Thank you, babe. Thank you.
Bro, why that nigga running away like that?
He'd even go on to gift one of his previous girlfriends, Dej, a $100,000 Porsche. However, if you were ever to get on the bad side of NBA YoungBoy, he might not treat you like you are the best. Like that one time that he would buy his mom a house, and then when they got into an argument, he kicked her out into the street.
Control got me a house. He get you a house, and then you don't do what he say, he get it took. I don't give a. You can have your house. I go under the interstate. I go sleep in a park. You will not.
Young boy do seem like the type of motherfucker, like he gonna do some shit for you, but if you don't do what the fuck he say, you over with, gang. You over with.
Hold your money over my head. I don't give a. And I'm not gonna play with you. Why you let your son talk crazy to you? I don't let nobody talk crazy to me.
Personal issues aside, let's jump into NBA YoungBoy's jewelry collection. He loves chasing exclusive chains, watches, and rings. Among his collection stands his famous Young Thug chain. This was a custom creation crafted by Shine Jewelers, as NBA YoungBoy was inspired by an image from one of Young Thug's music videos, and it set YoungBoy back 150 grand. This is because it was created out of 95 carats of VVS diamonds, and it took well over 2 months to make. Shortly after, he would also buy himself the name, and I quote, NBA Never Broke Again, as a diamond chain that costed well over 100 grand. The piece flaunts gold and yellow diamonds.
That shit's so dumb to spend that much money on a fucking piece of jewelry. Like, why the fuck would you do some dumbass, stupid ass shit like that? Like, that shit don't make no fucking sense. Why the fuck would you do some shit like this, bro? The waste of fucking, but when you get that much money, like young boy, that shit like $1 to him.
Diamonds on the NBA inscription, as well as the Jumpman logo covered in VVS diamonds. However, the most expensive chain that he ever purchased was the unique Anarchy chain that he would use in the music video for his song titled Guapi. This costed him well over $300,000, and it is completely custom, from having iced out diamonds all over, as well as featuring a face with green eyes behind the giant A on the pendant, while having a one-of-one werewolf link chain to connect the entire thing. Now, his last chain chain would be a circular 38 baby chain, once again covered in diamonds with gold. This costed him $80,000. However, in NBA YoungBoy's watch collection, this is where the real money is spent. He has gathered well over $1.5 million in watches because
that's more than what niggas will ever have in their entire lifetime. That shit crazy. And he's spending this shit on a watch. That's how you know you got to get your life together. I got to get my life together. But I'm telling you, you got to get your life together. We both got to get our life together, bro, because this nigga can't be getting this much money if we don't got that shit at all.
he would go on to purchase 5 separate Audemars Piguet watches.
Okay, what else?
From having a basic silver AP with a black dial to a Royal Oak chronograph, as well as an offshore AP, and then 2 identical open-worked watches that shows the inner workings of the piece, otherwise known as a skeleton, NBA YoungBoy would not be done here, as he would go on to further purchasing more watches by buying a Patek Nautilus with a blue dial and wooden accents. He'd also go on to purchase a few Rolexes.
Me personally, bro, I personally don't see no point in all that shit, bro. Like me personally, like that, I can't even tell time, bro. Dude, to be honest with you, if I look at that regular shit, bro, it's gonna be hard for me to figure out the time. I ain't gonna lie, and I know lots of these other rappers can't tell time either the real way, so they gotta use the digital shit like this. The Apple Watch is the most useful watch you will ever have, bro. And I was thinking about getting the most expensive Apple Watch. But then they told me, they were like, bro, what do you use your Apple Watch for? I'm like, shit, just notifications and to like look at the time and see the weather and shit. He's like, then you don't need that expensive shit. I'm like, you right. So I just got the SE2.
As an everyday watch, not caring if he destroys it, as he would go on to purchase 2 Day-Date 40s, while having one in a white band and a green dial, and the other one being an Everose version of the
I don't see the point of it. Like, what's the point of that? You don't get you gonna get way more use out of this shit right here. And it's way cheaper, bro. And if you want, you can put diamonds on this bitch, bro. You can bust down this bitch, bro, on game. You can really do some shit with this bitch if you really want to, but nah, bro. You want to do this shit, some shit that you damn near you can't tell the time. Nigga, you know you can't tell time. You can't tell time, nigga. So why the fuck you getting a Patek? Motherfucking Richie Millie. Nigga, you can't tell time.
the same piece. Not to mention, while NBA YoungBoy was free, he'd also buy tons of designer clothes while out in public. From top brands like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Versace, and Balmain, he'd go on to purchase whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted. As according to NBA YoungBoy himself, he'd go on to purchase well over $7 million just on clothing alone.
I stay fresh every day.
You think so?
You don't never post that. $7 million in clothes.
I accidentally walked in.
Bro, you know what pissed me off? You know what fucking pissed me off? This nigga could walk around with this little ass fucking ponytail on the top of his head with the fucking sky top. It's a sky top with the little ass ponytail. And I got, look at this. Look at my hair. Get this shit. I post a video with my, get my haircut. Oh, I'm just so bogus. I'm so diabolical for having the sky top dreads, huh? But this nigga could walk around like this and it's okay? Nah, bro, fuck out of here. This is why I ain't gonna never get rid of my sky top dreads, because y'all ass be dick eating. Y'all let this nigga walk around, but then y'all talk shit about my sky top dreads. What the fuck? Make it make sense.
And I saw it.
Yeah,
Crazy.
$8 million in jail. I got a real estate portfolio open.
That's the end of the motherfucking video right there, man. I ain't gonna capture you. You watch this shit all the way through. I know you're gonna fuck with another motherfucking video, so go watch another motherfucking video, man. Make sure you get you a little thunky and shit for your next video and shit. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! We out this bitch. I gotta go into the next shit now. I'm finna go make TikToks.